Hi everybody, it's Howard Davis again, coming to you from home near Brighton in sunny Sussex. A lovely day here, Thursday, August the 17th, and I hope you're all fit and well and having a great week like I am. It's been a super week down here, and I hope it's the same wherever you might be. Well, what I'm going to do this evening is quite simply, I'm going to start a weekly film review that will go on my YouTube channel, and it will also go on my Facebook channel. Just so people can check in and see what films are worth watching, anything decent on the TV, or something I might have seen at the theatre. You never know. Plus, there'll also be a few tips. As you know, I'm very much into horse racing. You can consider myself to be pretty much a guru on the subject of horse racing and betting. So there'll be the odd tip for that, plus the latest on the economy as well, regarding, as you know, I like to say precious metal and turn some of my paper into gold and silver. Okay, well, one or two people have been saying, I know, it might sound a bit silly, I know one or two people have been saying that it's not Howard Alembic Davis Shaw. Surely, is that George Clooney making this recording? Well, let me assure you, it's not. It's good old Howie coming to you from home in Sussex. Anyway, joking apart, let's get on. I saw a cracking film last night on the TV. Came out in 2016, called The Army of One. Starred Nicky Cage, and he was absolutely brilliant in the part. He played this guy called Gary Faulkner, and Gary Faulkner took it on himself, and this is a true story, believe it or not, or parts of the film might be a little embroidered, but it's a true story about this guy Gary, who hears the word of God, and he tells Gary that he has to go to Pakistan and find Osama bin Laden and bring him to justice for 9/11. And it's the most hilarious film I've seen in donkey's years. Absolutely top notch. Nicky Cage was absolutely brilliant. I didn't even recognise the guy at first. The only downside in the film, and I have to say this, was God was actually played by Russell Brand. Well, he only had a little part in the film, and I could put up with that. So anyway, if you get a chance, download it from Netflix or wherever. You might even get it on catch up on your TV. Super film, Army of One, starring Nicolas Cage. Give it a go. The other bit of great news is I hear that Peaky Blinders is coming back shortly for a new series. I've got my cap ready. Now I'm all ready. Got to be part of the programme. You've got to get into the part. So I'm all ready for the new series. Cillian Murphy and the wonderful Tom Hardy will be in it. I don't know if that's another thing you might have seen. Tom Hardy played the Legend of the Kray Brothers, and he played both Ronnie and Reggie in the programme, and he was absolutely brilliant. What an actor. Absolutely brilliant. If you get a chance, watch Legend of the Krays with Tom Hardy. Absolutely Oscar material. Brilliant stuff, Tom. Now, what else can we talk about? Basically, on the racing front, I hear there's some brilliant racing coming up at the York Evil meeting, and I've got one or two possibilities there. So that'll be for next week. Tune in next week, and I might have a tip or two. Get you out of trouble. You never know. What I do, as you know, I make a little bit of money on the horses, and I try to buy gold and silver with the profits. That's the name of the game. As you well know, I do preach that the economy is going down the drain, and we all have to do something about it. Well, that's a bit of cash gold from, can you see that? Cash gold has got a 0.1 of a percent there, or 0.1 of a gram, should I say, of gold on there from Karatbars. That's worth about a tenner, and that is a £10 note. Okay, this time next year the £10 note might be worth about £8 or £9. That's the purchasing power. A gram of gold, or the tenth of a gram of gold there, that will still be worth what it is today, and probably even more. That's the way to look at it, basically, when you're exchanging some of your paper fiat currency into gold and silver. And it is worth considering. I know I bang on about it on Facebook and I keep putting videos up, but I want people to understand that the economy, the world economy, is going down the drain. And we really all have to do something about it for future generations. I mean, you can't imagine that this bubble will go on forever. I mean, the property bubble, basically. Years ago, you could buy a decent house for £100,000. Now £500,000 for the same house. In 5-10 years time, that house will cost you 2, 3, 5 million. Well, how long can that go on for? It can't. It's just common sense. So you've got to understand, fiat currencies, paper money, go back to what they are originally worth, nothing. But there will always be gold. That is rare form, and you have to understand there is only so much gold in the world. You can print paper forever, and it becomes worth less week in, week out. But I'll go on about that another time. Anyway, in the meantime, I hope you will watch this Army of One with Nicky Cage. Great film, and I'll be back with some more news on films and everything else next week. And for now, well, that's it. Davis, over and out.